I used to, in the beginning when I first started at OHA, I would, the joke in the community was that why would anyone want to work at the Office of Foreign Affairs, because this is a place where people are constantly fighting. And in the beginning, I used to joke about that as well. And then I thought, that's just wrong. We're perpetuating a stereotype that no longer exists, and it's just not healthy for the community, nor is it healthy for OHA. So I just stopped, and I told folks, you know what? Every organization has a certain amount of struggle that it goes through. OHA is no different. I worked 30 years prior to that in the state court system. I mean, the judiciary has its own set of problems and issues within the judiciary, within the courts, within the judges, but it's still a very honored institution. Likewise, I really think that the work that OHA has done should be honored by our community as well. The regrettable part, though, is that no matter how much good work we've done, there's still the issue of, gee, I remember OHA where people were fighting on the table. So it's been a very difficult thing to overcome, that perception that people have of OHA. You know, personally, I've enjoyed it. It's been a great run. I've had the opportunity to dabble in all kinds of things, the loan fund, you know, education, which is something that I'm very interested in, criminal justice issues. So it's run the gamut. And, you know, which is not to say that the trustees are always happy with what I do. But here's how I see it. You know, when they hired me, they knew what they were getting. They knew that it wasn't always going to be yes, yes, yes. And, you know, even when I need to disagree with an initiative that they come up with, I try to be as respectful about it as I possibly can. And I think that for the most part, the trustees understand. You know, the good thing for me, and I don't know whether this applies to others, is that when I came on to OHA, I had already served 31 years in state government. So it wasn't as if I absolutely needed this job. You know, I had other opportunities. So, and the reason why that's important is that I'm not giving advice to the trustees because I need to please them. I'm giving advice to them because I care about their success. And if they are unhappy with the advice, well, you know, I can't help that, because my job is to tell them exactly what they need to be told, not necessarily what they want to hear. And so I've always felt like I was in a real good position because I was closer to the end of my career. So if I got them cranky, I could move on, you know. And I hope whoever jumps into the seat after me is in a similar position, because, you know, working with elected people is always going to be a challenge because they're always worried about, you know, pleasing their constituents.